Our music is our success. KSMO Salem.
AP News, I'm Haya Panjwani. AP correspondent Charles de Ledesma reports the International Court of Justice says Israel must allow the UN aid agency in Gaza to provide humanitarian assistance to the Palestinian territory.
The UN aid agency in Gaza, UNRWA, has been effectively banned from the territory since January. The agency was the main provider of aid into Gaza. The World Bank's president said on Wednesday that Israel is under the obligation to agree to and facilitate relief schemes provided by the UN and its entities, which includes UNRWA. Israel for some time has denied it has violated international law. The country says the court's proceedings are biased and Israel didn't attend hearings in April. The advisory opinion comes as a fragile US-brokered Gaza ceasefire agreement continues to hold. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
Speaking to reporters, Vice President J.D. Vance said the Trump administration is committed to the Gaza peace plan despite challenges.
We have a very, very tough task ahead of us, which is to disarm Hamas but rebuild Gaza to make life better for the people in Gaza, but also to ensure that Hamas is no longer a threat to our friends in Israel. That's not easy.
The director of the Louvre Museum has acknowledged a terrible failure at the Paris monument after a stunning daylight crown jewel heist. She says she offered to resign, but it was refused. In an AP interview, Stephanie Dorsey from Florida says she was amazed by how little time the heist took.
Astonishing that they were able to do something like that in such a short amount of time with no one really noticing what was going on. Right. So it really was like an ultimate heist in the middle of the day.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says they're not considering dropping Bad Bunny as its Super Bowl halftime headline performer. Speaking at the conclusion of the annual fall owners meeting, Goodell said the league is accustomed to getting blowback for its entertainment choices given the size and breadth of its fan base. This is AP News. President Donald Trump's administration is preparing for a visit to the United States by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman next month. U.S. officials familiar with the plans for the trip say work is underway to prepare a package of agreements President Trump and the Crown Prince could sign or witness during the visit. That's according to several people familiar with the planning who spoke on the condition of anonymity. The planned visit will be the first to the United States by the Crown Prince since the killing of Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi in the Saudi consulate in Istanbul during Trump's first term in office in 2018. U.S. intelligence agencies said Prince Mohammed likely directed the killing. That resulted in U.S. sanctions against several Saudi officials. Prince Mohammed denies his involvement, but in the years since, both the Trump and Biden administrations have tried to mend ties with Saudi Arabia. The opening major foreign trip of Trump's second term was to Saudi Arabia. More information on apnews.com. I'm Haya Panjwani, AP News.
Your journey to college starts with filing your FAFSA. It's your key to federal and state financial aid, including grants and loans. Many scholarships require FAFSA submission too. Even if you think you won't qualify, it could unlock more opportunities than you expect. Don't miss out. You can make college more affordable. Take that first step towards your future at journeytocollege.mo.gov. A message from Missouri Department of Higher Education.
Here at KSMO Radio, let's take a look at the forecast. It does call for plenty of sunshine today. Not real warm, but not too bad, though. High of 67 for this time of year. We will have a little bit of a westerly breeze at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Our skies will be clear tonight. It'll be cool. Dropping down to about 38 degrees. Could be some patchy frost in low-lying areas. Winds will be light and variable. Plenty of sunshine again on Thursday, but again, only about 67 for a high with a light breeze out of the northwest occurring during the afternoon, maybe 3 to 5 miles an hour. Partly cloudy come Thursday night, a low of 42, the light easterly breeze. Friday afternoon, a 40% chance of showers. Otherwise, some cloudy skies and a high of near 60 with southeasterly winds 5 to 10. For Friday night, still a 40% chance of showers, low of 46. Saturday now, just a 3 in 10 chance of rain. Cloudy and a high of 62 with a better chance of showers come Saturday night into Sunday. With cloudy skies, we'll have a low of 49. And on Sunday, a high of 62 degrees. Currently here at the KSMO studios, 59 sunny degrees. We do have winds out of west-northwest at 11 mile an hour. 33% of relative humidity right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio radio station. It's time for the Brownfield commentary and livestock reports, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at your hometown radio source. We are KSMO Salem, 1340 AM and 95.7 FM, and streaming at KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. Now the Brownfield commodity and livestock reports on KSMO Radio.
What are you doing every day to support your liver? If you enjoy sweets, fast food, alcohol, or take any medications, that's a vital question to ask. Hi, I'm Sherry Torkas, pharmacist and health author. Supporting your liver isn't just a wellness trend, it's a daily essential. That's why I recommend Active Liver by New Nordic.
Protect your liver and give it the support that it deserves by making Active Liver from New Nordic part of your daily wellness routine. Find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS, Meijer Grocery, or online at Amazon or newnordicusa.com.
The Science Council defines science as the pursuit and application of knowledge and understanding of the natural and social world following a systematic methodology based on evidence. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. If you farm or ranch, you reap the benefits of science every day. Agricultural science improves crop production and reduces potential environmental impacts to benefit farmers and consumers. These technologies are valuable to those who use them and to the food security of a world population. Drought-resistant crop varieties and seed traits to protect against a wide variety of insects and diseases, for example. The very crops we grow on farms today have been bred over the past 10,000 years to become what they are today. There are those filled with disdain for large agricultural corporations they call Big Ag. Like them or not, it is the billions of dollars they have invested in research and development over time that have given many of us the tools we use on our farms every day to grow the crops that feed the world and provide the income to feed our families. Technological innovations allow us to place the right inputs in exactly the right amount at the right time in exactly the right place. Science, technology, engineering, and math are critical to innovation. The STEM initiative started several years ago to promote the much-needed skills to empower students with a solid education in these subjects has grown in popularity and continues to gain traction. As you support high school ag, I hope you also support STEM in your local schools. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
For far too long, seed discount offers have been too complicated. But today, the Seed Pros of Channel make our stand. No more confusion. No more long-winded radio ads. Just simple savings. 0% financing with early pay discounts. Today, we show up with an easier way to save on seed. Talk to your Channel Seed Pro to get all the details and see what you could be saving. Channel. All in. All season.
Do you have a black vulture issue on your farm? Apply for a depredation permit through the Missouri Farm Bureau today. It's free, quick, and easy. Simply call Missouri Farm Bureau at 573-893-1417 or send an email to blackvultures@mofb.org. That's blackvultures@mofb.org. Farm Bureau will send you a permit application to fill in and sign, and you'll be able to reduce black vulture threats in no time. For more information, visit agriculture.mo.gov.
Townscreen in Salem and Houston is a very effective way to get your message out to the public, courtesy of their vertical screens in high-traffic areas in both towns. Your ad, flyer, or even video can be displayed for as little as $15 per week with monthly and yearly rates available. You'll also find Townscreen on display at the Echo Bluff and Montauk State Park lodges. Produce your own ad or get help from the Townscreen staff. To find out more, go online at townscreen.com or call or text 636-338-1199. Townscreen. It's tailgate time, so come into Country Mart in Salem today and pick up all your tailgate supplies that you will need, like lunch meats, condiments, beverages, paper plates, cups, plastic utensils, paper towels, or how about Glenn's Smokehouse ribs, pork steaks, or even fried chicken. Plus, don't forget to check them out online at www.tcmarkets.com. Country Mart, Highway 3272 East in Salem. Stop by and see them today.
Another slow day for direct cash cattle business, and cash hogs ended the day lower. Good morning, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity was quiet again Tuesday. Bids and asking prices have been slow to surface this week. Show lists are lower across all major feeding areas, and significant trade volume will likely hold out until sometime Thursday or Friday. At the Callaway Livestock Center in Missouri, there was a light offering of steer and heifer calves weighing less than 600 pounds. Those sold steady to firm on comparable weights. Steer 600 to 700 pounds were firm to $5 higher. Feeder heifers weighing more than 600 pounds sold steady to firm on a light test. The USDA says demand was good on a light to moderate offering. Medium and large one feeder steers 633 to 647 pounds brought $418 to $438. Feeder steers 863 pounds brought $365. Medium and large one feeder heifers 555 to 590 pounds brought $375.50 to $403. Boxed beef closed mixed with light to moderate demand for moderate offerings. Choice up $275 at $371.93. Select was 89 cents lower at $352.57. Estimated cattle slaughter was 117,000 head, down 3,000 on the week and down more than 7,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed lower with a huge negotiated run. The cash hog market has struggled to find support. Processors have moved big numbers, but they've done so without having to get too aggressive in their procurement efforts. The industry is keeping a close eye on demand. For domestic demand, pork remains a competitively priced protein in the retail space, which is likely providing some support. But with the ongoing partial shutdown of the U.S. government, export and trade data are lacking as those reports remain paused. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Direct were down 22 cents with a weighted average of 89.52. The Iowa Minnesota closed 89 cents lower with a weighted average of 89.61, and the Western Corn Belt was down 83 cents with a weighted average of 89.58. Pork values closed lower, down $1.49 at $100.59. Picnics, hams, ribs, and loins were all lower, and estimated hog slaughter was 492,000 head, up 1,000 on the week and up about 3,500 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were supported by near-term supply tightness, and hogs ended the day higher on technical buying. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Next on our Corn Hall of Fame tour, Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist corn.
Ooh, look at all the trophies.
Yes, Power Core Enlist beats competitors with a 7.7 bushel per acre yield advantage. 3 distinct modes of pest control action and unsurpassed herbicide flexibility mean above ground pests and weeds can't win.
But what if they try?
They wouldn't dare.
Plant the 100th season of Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/powerup.
Do you know a veteran in need? Nation's Finest, through the VA's Supportive Services for Veteran Families program, helps veterans and their families struggling with rent, employment, and other housing-related costs. Today, Nation's Finest operates more than 30 locations in California, Arizona, and Nevada, helping thousands of veterans every year. Visit nationsfinest.org or call 1-833-468-9676. That's 1-833-468-9676.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Livestock Reports, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We thank you for being with us on KSMO Radio. And it's time right now for a look at our updated funeral announcements, brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. 4 pages of news you can use, and you can find them in Bunker and in Salem in over 40 locations. Check them out. Pick up the paper copy of those locations Monday through Friday. You can also go online to read Your World Today at KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button. Your World Today, news you can use every day right here in Salem. Jesse Walter Singleton of St. James passed away October 18th at the age of 63. Funeral services for Jesse Walter Singleton will be held on Friday morning at 11 at the James and Gar Mortuary in St. James. Visitation will be held Thursday from 5 until 7 in the evening at the James and Gar Mortuary Chapel in St. James. All the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of St. James for Jesse Walter Singleton, whose funeral services will be Friday morning at 11 at the St. James Chapel of James and Gar Mortuaries. Geraldine Esther Williams of Rolla passed away on Saturday, October 18th, at the age of 88. A private graveside service for Geraldine Esther Williams will be held at the Rolla City Cemetery, and interment will be held there as well. Memorials are suggested for the All for Lunch program, which pays off student lunch debt. Cards are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of Rolla for Geraldine Esther Williams, whose private graveside service and interment will be in the Rolla City Cemetery. And that's a look at our updated funeral announcements, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, and Your World Today. Again, if you want to stay in the know, pick up a Your World Today in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, Monday through Friday. They get distributed bright and early in the morning, and they're out to coffee shops before dawn. Pick one up. There are numerous locations to get them at all the convenience stores, many of the restaurants, and, of course, in many other locations throughout Salem. Check it out for yourself today, Your World Today. Or go online at KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button. And don't forget, you can check out the archives of Your World Today online as well at KSMORadio.com by clicking on the Your World Today button and going to the highlighted archives button on the page. Your World Today. Please keep it right here. We're going to come right back. We have for you local news waiting in the wings next.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
Here at KSMO, it's now time for a look at local news. Local news brought to you by your friends at the SBU Salem campus, located 501 South Grand Street, right here in Salem. It provides quality higher education close to home for the residents of Dent County and surrounding areas. To find out more information about the degrees or the programs offered by SBU Salem, just contact them at 729-7071. That's 729-7071. SBU Salem campus, bringing you a look at local news. The City of Salem will be offering utility payment plans to help ease the impact of the federal government shutdown. The city understands the shutdown may cause delays or interruptions in SNAP and other benefit programs that many local families rely on. They know this uncertainty can cause real stress, especially when it comes to keeping up with essential household bills. To help ease the burden, the City of Salem would like to remind residents that they offer utility payment plans for those who may need extra time to catch up with their bills. A payment plan allows city utility customers to spread out a past due balance over time, making smaller, more manageable payments while keeping their account in good standing. Customers can take up to 12 months to pay off a past due amount, in addition to paying their current monthly utility bill. As long as payments are made on time, according to the plan, no late fees will be added to the account. To avoid disconnection of utility services, customers must set up a payment plan before Tuesday of next week, October 28th. That's when disconnects are scheduled to occur. To set up a payment plan, customers must come to the Salem Administration Building at 400 North Iron Street and sign a payment plan contract. Customers are encouraged to pay what they can at the time the plan is set up. The city understands that these times can be difficult, and they want residents to know that help is available. Their goal is to work with you, not against you, so your utility services can stay active while you get back on track. Residents who would like more information can contact the Salem Utility Office at 573-729-4117 or visit the City of Salem Administration Building during regular business hours. The DEA National Medication Take Back Day will be held on Saturday, October 25th from 10 in the morning till noon at the Walmart parking lot on Highway 3272 West, sponsored by the Healthy Dent County Prevention Coalition. Bring your unused and or expired medication to be safely disposed of. By doing so, you'll keep unwanted or expired medication away from kids, persons struggling with substance abuse, and please do not flush those drugs down the drain. Members of the Drug Enforcement Agency, Salem Police Department, and the Dane County Sheriff's Department will be on hand to assist with medication collection. Items that will not be accepted are syringes or needles, blood and infectious waste, hydrogen peroxide, aerosol cans, and inhalers. If you can't make it that Saturday morning, there are permanent disposal boxes available every day at the Dane County Sheriff's Department at 112 East 5th Street and at the Salem Police Department at 500 North Jackson Street. Salem High School FFA members recently competed in 8 of the 11 fall public speaking categories that were available. Most of the speech topics are based on commodity groups or cooperatives. FFAers select the topic they want to speak on, then do the necessary research, write and rewrite the speech, and finally, after hours and hours of practice, enter competition. Salem's FFA members were very successful, bringing home 5 firsts, 2 seconds, and 1 sixth place. Maggie Hogan won first in the Soil and Water Division, while Dolly Johnson was first in the Young Farmers Farm Wives Division. Abby Terrell was first in the Missouri Sheep Producers Division as well. McKenna Faulkner took first in the Missouri Institute of Cooperatives, and Connor Hedrick was first in the Missouri Cattlemen's Division. John Cunningham came in second in the Farm Bureau Division. Madison King was second in Missouri's Forest Products Division, and Sylvia McDonald took sixth in the Missouri's Teach Ag Division. Congratulations on the Salem FFA Tigers on your outstanding performance. This week is School Bus Safety Week, and the Missouri State Highway Patrol is reminding motorists that school bus safety is an important part of driver etiquette. Patrol encourages everyone to review these school bus safety tips. First off, parents, please remind your students to use proper school bus etiquette when being transported to and from school. Students should sit quietly in their seats and keep the aisles clear. They should never shout, throw objects, or stick anything out of the window. Students should make note of where emergency exits are on the bus in case they need to use them. They should always listen to the school bus driver for instructions. When exiting the bus, always use the handrail, stay at least 10 feet in front of the bus when crossing a street. Motorists are being reminded to be aware of all school zones and school bus stop signs. Bus drivers must activate the bus's crossing control arm when loading or unloading students. Missouri law states that if motorists are meeting or following a stopped school bus on a 2-lane road, drivers must stop. However, it is only necessary to stop on a 4-lane highway when following the bus. Be extra cautious, as some children may not be aware of traffic and step unexpectedly onto the roadway. Allow extra time during your commute, during school hours. Drivers, students, and parents should remain patient and aware when school bus transportation is in use. Not only does this protect the school children, but it will ensure your and other motorists' safety as well. For more information, you can check out the Missouri State Highway Patrol on X at MSHPT Trooper GHQ or on Facebook. And the Missouri Department of Conservation invites the public to finish their hunter education certification at an event in Salem on October 27th. This event is the final step to becoming hunter education certified, and the classes are designed for participants age 11 and older. Have you always wanted to firearm hunt on your own? Well, the fall regular firearm deer season in Missouri starts November 15th and goes through the 25th. First, though, you need to get certified. Join the Department of Conservation personnel at the Ozark Natural Cultural Resource Center for a hunter education skills session October 27th from 5 to 9 in the evening. Participants must be 11 years old and have completed the knowledge portion of the course prior to attending this skills session. This is done either by completing the online version for a fee or filling out the student manual chapter review questions and bringing the booklet to class for the instructor to review for no charge. Student manuals are available at the Ozark Natural Cultural Resource Center, the Rolla, Missouri Department of Conservation Office at 12655 Route Y in Rolla, or from the MDC website at mdc.mo.gov. Students under 16 are required to show proof of age, such as a birth certificate, a passport, or a photo ID that displays a birth date when checking in. After successfully completing the skills session and passing the 35-question multiple-choice final with a score of 80% or better, you will receive a temporary certificate so you can purchase a permit and to begin hunting immediately. To register for the October 27th Hunter Education Skills Session, go to mdc.mo.gov and click on the Hunter Bowhunter Education Course Finder. Go to the Hunter Education Skills Session tab and then search for the Salem location where you can register online. The class is open to any participant, again, 11 years of age and older. For any questions, email the instructor at dwight.warnke@mdc.mo.gov. That's dwight.warnke@mdc.mo.gov. The Ozark Natural Cultural Resource Center is located at 202 South Main Street in Salem. More after this.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Vanity Fair calls BritBox a delicious streamer. Collider says everyone should be watching. Catch Britain's next best series with BritBox. Stream acclaimed new originals like Code of Silence.
You read lips, right?
And Linley, based on the best-selling mystery series.
Say hi, Linley. Take it from here.
And don't miss the new season of Karen Piri, coming this October.
You don't look like police.
I'll take that as a compliment. See it differently when you stream the best of British TV with BritBox. Watch with a free trial today.
I used to think food just came from the store, but now I know it starts on a farm. I'm Maya, and I'm in the 3rd grade. This year, I got to be a part of Agriculture Education on the Move, where we learned about crops, animals, and all the work farmers do every day. I was surprised by how many things I use every day that come from agriculture. Ag Ed on the Move helps students like me all across Missouri learn about agriculture in fun, hands-on ways. We even practice math, science, and reading during these lessons, which my teacher really likes. Support agricultural education by partnering with Missouri Farmers Care to bring ag education on the move to your school. Because when we understand where our food comes from, we grow up grateful. Who knows? Maybe I may become a farmer. Learn more at agmoves.com. Agriculture education on the move. Enriching lives one classroom at a time.
Okay, it's time for our fan field goal kick of the game.
Hey, he's wearing a Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist Corn t-shirt.
Of course, Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist Corn beats the competition yields by 7.7 bushels an acre.
All right, here's the kick.
It's good! Not bad for a guy in work boots.
Plant the 100th season of Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/powerup.
Weather forecast does call for sunshine today. A little cooler, though, than we've had in the last couple of days. Topping out only about 67 degrees by probably late this afternoon. We will have a wind out of the west-northwest throughout most of the day today, anywhere from 5 up to 15 miles an hour. Our skies will be clear, and it'll be cold tonight. If you're in outlying areas, you could see some patchy frost occur, as the winds will be light and variable. We'll have plenty of sunshine tomorrow, pretty much identical to today, with a little bit of a lighter breeze, though, coming out of the northwest at about 5 miles an hour. Partly cloudy come Thursday night, low of 42 at easterly winds. It'll be light. Friday, clouding up with a 40% chance of an afternoon shower, possibly a thunder shower, and a high of near 60. Southeasterly winds 5 to 10. 40% chance of more showers Friday night, cloudy, and a low of 46. Saturday, they're expecting a 3 in 10 chance of rain early in the day, cloudy and a high of 62, with a 70% chance of showers Saturday night and into Sunday, with a low of 49 Saturday night and a high of 62 on Sunday. Still cloudy Sunday night, low of 48, and then partly sunny again Monday, with a high of near 68 degrees. Currently here at KSMO Radio, it's almost 62, about 61 and a half right now. We have winds out of the west-northwest at about 10 miles an hour. Our skies are clear. We have plenty of sunshine and 31% of the relative humidity. At your hometown radio station, KSMO, we invite you to stick around for some sports news. That's coming up in just a moment. Also have some statewide news on Missouri Net. And we'll take another full look at the weather when we get to the 1 o'clock hour right here on KSMO. No sports for tonight, nothing but great music all night long right here on KSMO Radio.
Ooh, ma.
What was that?
That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very...
Calm? I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business calm at ooma.com/radio.
Gooey, chocolatey, and nutty. The Goo Goo Cluster has been the South's sweetest treat for over 100 years. Available online at googoo.com or at Cracker Barrel, Hobby Lobby, and at Tractor Supply stores nationwide. Go get a Goo Goo. They're good. Here at KSMO Radio, let's take a look at some local sports news. Our Salem Lady Volleyball Tigers season came to an end at the hands of the Cuba Lady Wildcats last night in Cuba in the first round of district play in Class 3 District 9. It was 25-21, 25-22, and 25-21 for the Lady Wildcats, who will move on to play the Sullivan Lady Eagles Thursday at 5 in Cuba. Our Salem Lady Tigers finished the year with 11-22-1 record. And the St. Louis Blues took it on the chin in overtime last night as they lost to the Kings by a score of 2-1. The Blues will be back in action to take on the Utah Mammoth. That'll be Thursday evening. And that will begin at 7 o'clock, 6:30 pregame show on KSMO. And the final regular season football game will be held Friday night at Kabul, 7 o'clock game time, 6:30 pregame show with Tiger Talk coach Neil Myers right here on KSMO. Now more sports news up next from the Missouri Net.
Nation visit. This Missouri Net Sports Report is brought to you by the Missouri Association of Natural Gas Operators. If you smell gas or hear a hissing sound, even if you're outside, go upwind and from a safe place, call 911.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The Missouri State Bears football team looks to get a winning streak going. They visit New Mexico State tonight. It's another Wednesday night game. They had a bye week last week after picking up a 22-20 win over Middle Tennessee on October 8th. And then they're going to play at home next Wednesday against Florida International. Head coach Ryan Beard says, bring on the midweek games.
I'm a huge fan of weeknight games. If you want to put us on every single game of the season on Wednesday night, sign the Missouri State Bears up. Because, again, it's great exposure for our brand, and we're here to be a vessel for success for our players. What better way to build your personal brand and add your value moving forward in life than having a big-time game on national television in front of the entire world to see?
Missouri State, 6th place in Conference USA, a 1-1 record, and 3-3 overall. Tonight's game kicks off at 8. Mizzou women's basketball plays their first and only exhibition game next Tuesday. Kelly Harper is the new coach, taking over a team that has won just 5 conference games over the previous 2 seasons. Harper has to change the program, but it's going to take time.
You know, I want to make sure that we're competitive. I don't want to be okay with losing. That's not my mindset. There's a journey here. You don't skip ahead.
The St. Louis Blues picked up a point, a 2-1 loss to the LA Kings at home in overtime. Blues got off to a very slow start. Justin Falk tied the game with a power play goal in the third period, but Adrian Kempe scored the game winner for LA, second minute of the extra period.
We know it wasn't good enough, that's for sure. We came out slow. They were determined, they were hungry. We knew what position they were in. You know, they had one win so far this year. We knew they were going to be hungry.
And the Blues will host Utah tomorrow. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Helping your inner circle prepare for emergencies can start in many ways. Put together an emergency kit with YPOL. Create a family communication plan with your tita. Remind Bai to keep a backup battery charged. It all starts with a simple step, telling those you care about to be ready for the worst. So start a conversation and plan for emergencies together. Get more tips at ready.gov/start. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
American Family Insurance and Healthy Dent County present the 2025 Casino Night with a red glamour carpet theme on Saturday, November 1st, starting at 6:30 and lasting until 9 with the doors opening at 5:30. Tickets are available for $50 per person or $85 per couple. This will provide each person with $10,000 in gaming money that will be used at the end of the night for prizes. Attendees can play blackjack, craps, roulette, and Texas Hold'em, as well as the popular Casino Night KSMO Media virtual horse races. Red glamour carpet attire is encouraged, and if worn upon arrival, attendees will get an additional $1,000 of gaming money. Tickets are now available at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. Get your tickets by October 24th and get an additional $5,000 worth of gaming money. The Casino Night fundraiser will be held Saturday, November 1st, with the doors opening at 5:30. This fundraising event is sponsored by American Family Insurance and Healthy Dent County.
Of the daily med fill, same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings Wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. The deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang, that one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
Missouri Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. State snowplow drivers have been getting ready for winter. MoDOT's Chief Safety and Operations Officer Becky Almaroth says drivers recently took part in a winter weather drill.
Gives the opportunity for us to just stretch our legs for winter operations and get everybody comfortable.
They have some time to get ready. The first measurable snow in Missouri is usually in early December. MoDOT has about 2,400 snowplow drivers across the state. 2 people are recovering from serious injuries after a helicopter crash in southwest Missouri. KYTV in Springfield says the chopper went down in a park near the airport. No word yet on what caused the crash. Missouri ranks 13th most dangerous in the nation for older drivers, according to a study by a St. Louis-based investment firm. iSelect says most crashes happen in June, October, and December. And the Missouri Lottery says a ticket purchased this month in Columbia is worth $3.2 million. The ticket was sold at a convenience store. Missouri Net News.
Your journey to college starts with filing your FAFSA. It's your key to federal and state financial aid, including grants and loans. Many scholarships require FAFSA submission too. Even if you think you won't qualify, it could unlock more opportunities than you expect. Don't miss out. You can make college more affordable. Take that first step towards your future at journeytocollege.mo.gov. A message from Missouri Department of Higher Education.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2025 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
A better variety of music. KSMO, Salem.
A lot goes into powering this community. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative wants you to know we've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge we honor every day. From our member service representatives to our linemen and those making sure the power you use is there when you need it. We've got you. Always.
Visit membersfirst.coop today. A message from Missouri's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Take a look at our forecast on this Wednesday afternoon. It looks good. Plenty of sunshine. We're going to top out close to 67 degrees today. We will have a wind out of the west-northwest, anywhere from 5 up to 15 miles an hour, more likely closer to 10 throughout the entire afternoon. Clear skies tonight, low of 38. The winds will die down and become light and variable by late tonight. Plenty of sunshine again tomorrow, almost identical to today, but a little less windy. We'll have a light breeze out of the northwest, maybe up to 3 to 5 miles an hour. We will have partly cloudy skies come Thursday night, the low of 42 with winds out of the east, but pretty much very, very light. And then for Friday, we'll have cloud up with a 40% chance of afternoon showers and a high of near 60. Winds out of the southeast at 5 to 10. Friday night, cloudy with a low of 46 and again a 40% chance of getting some rain. On Saturday, a 3 in 10 chance of morning showers, cloudy, and a high of 62. Then a better chance of rain, showers, possibly a thunder shower Saturday night into Sunday. With cloudy skies, we'll have a low of 49, with more clouds on Sunday and a high of 62, again with about a 70% chance of showers Saturday night into Sunday. And then cloudy Sunday night, low of 48, with partly sunny skies expected on Monday and a high of 68 degrees. 62 sunny degrees with a wind out of the west-northwest at 10 miles an hour, and 30% is our relative humidity. Now, look at weather brought to you by your friends over at Philmart. You know you can get your gas anytime at Philmart, your unleaded ethanol-free premium and diesel. And doesn't matter what time of day or night, because if it's after hours, those pumps are still open. Philmart offers 24-hour fueling at the pumps. Use your credit card, debit card. You can also use a gift card from Marathon to pay right there at the pump and be on your way if it's 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. No big deal. But don't forget, too, during the regular day, you can go fill up your tank. They'd love to see you. Pay at the pump, or if you want to go on inside and check out what's inside the store, feel free to do so as well. Philmart in Salem at the corner of Highway 19 and Franklin, open every day, 7 days a week. Well, we're in our crossover section of our day. We got some Sticks, Harry Chapin and Eric Carpenter coming up. Do want to remind everybody the Sheltered Workshop will be having their first ever haunted house going on. They had it this past weekend, and they're having it again Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 6:30 until 10 at 1200 South Babb Avenue, right next door to MFA. They'll be coming from the land of misfit toys. That's their theme this year, and you are more than welcome to stop on by and check it out and help support our Scenic Rivers Industries Denton County Shelter Workshop. If you have any questions, call 573-729-6264. They will have popcorn and beverages available at the event to buy. So check it out. The Sheltered Workshop's first haunted house. Coming up this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 6:30 till 10. Everybody's welcome to come on out and check it out. Philmart's got a fresh